Hello, true art believers, and welcome to today's live art stream. This is Pierson here. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Oh boy. Hopefully today I won't have near as many problems as I did yesterday. That was something, man. All right. Well, today is I'm gonna be doing the paintable pumpkin challenge. I'm gonna be working on this drawing for about this week, essentially. Probably gonna put about 2 to 3 hours in it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And Yeah, we're gonna be working on something. But before I begin, I would like to invite everyone to join my Discord channel. The reason why I want to invite everyone to join my Discord channel is because I have some plans that I am thinking about doing, and I'd like to have people involved. And part of the plan is to have a art request day. So one of the goals is to have like a feed on my Discord channel where people can request random art request, random art ideas, and then I draw them one of my days or one of these days of the week. So that's what I have kind of tentatively scheduled in the future. But it's only going to work if I have people in my Discord channel. So um, feel free to join my Discord channel at the link below here. And I will also be dropping down a link to my first NFT, which I'm pretty proud of having out there, which is kind of cool. I have some plans about with that as well, but I'll talk about that when I'm drawing. So let's begin today's live art stream. How about that? Alrighty then. So, um, let's begin today's live art stream. I am going to click on this and we're going to click this. And what I'm going to do today is we're going to be blending. I'm going to be using a blending tool. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to smudge first and see if that works out well. I don't know. We're going to try smudging and we're just going to smudge the layers. All right. And what I need to do is we're going to flatten this entire layer. Merge this group. There we go. That way I can use the smudge tool. Nope, that's not a smudge tool, but this is. Yeah, we're gonna use a smudge tool. I was gonna do the mixing tool. So I had, if you were watching the other day, you're like, what's happening? You may have been wondering why I was having troubles, and what was happening was the some of the brush settings were kind of doing something. They were just doing something that shouldn't have happened. Oh, I know what I need to be doing. Totally sorry. We're gonna back out. I know what I wanted to do. This was something that kind of occurred to me that I'm gonna do. So we're gonna have to back. We're gonna go back. There we go. Take this, and we're going to edit the layer. I'm gonna rotate it. No. Distort. Flip horizontally. What happened there? Oh. So what layer is that? Oh, okay. Now it's making sense. I had all this stuff. Okay. I'm going to flip it. There we go. And remove this layer. And I want to move this like that. I want it like that. I wanted the stem to the other side as opposed to showing this way. Yeah. Yeah, I want the stem like that. Now we're ready to go. So let's merge this group. Now we're ready to go. I'm sorry. I apologize about that. Well, I shouldn't be sorry. I wanted to merge that. So I got a lot of stuff I got to do. I got to blend all these things together, and then I got to clean up all this stuff that's been kind of just there. So I'm going to do a lot of cleaning up to do. I got a lot of cleaning up. So we're going to be blending. And the thing about this blending is it's kind of like, for some odd reason, it's super like it really like drives the computer bananas. Like it really it doesn't the computer like it drives the computer bananas. It just can't it just doesn't like it. It's like this blurring technique. It's just like I don't know what to do with this. It takes a lot of like it's slow. But yesterday I was having troubles because like the brush stroke was it was doing some shenanigans. It was getting into some shenanigans. It was basically every time I was doing a brush stroke using a specific brush, which normally I don't have any problems with, was doing something. It was only like it was being applied at an all-out transparent brush stroke, and it's not supposed to do that unless I'm pressing very lightly. But in this instance, for some odd reason, it was just like, no, we're not gonna agree with you. And other things that were happening were like something along the lines of that the the like the tablet was doing some weird things that was causing the was popping up windows left and right or popping up certain features on Photoshop. So every time I was doing something, the brush tab was popping open. So that's what was like just happening. So like whenever stuff like that happens and you're doing it live, it throws me for me personally, it throws me for a loop. I'm like, what's happening here? What's happening here? So right now you're gonna see this drawing kind of be in this ugly phase for a while, and that's just how it's gonna be. It's gonna be in a very very ugly phase, like icky phase, before I start adding tones into it or start working around that. But yeah, it was in a very yeah. So I'm like, my brush isn't showing right now. It's just my mouse. This is what I heard that Photoshop is very very like glitchy nowadays. Like incredibly glitchy. It's not doing anything. So I gotta I gotta back out of it and open it back up, which is great. So I gotta do that. So it's very glitchy. So let me zoom in. Oh, there we go. Gosh, as you can see, it's really glitchy today. Photoshop has been terrible. I heard I saw someone post like someone did like a little post on Instagram saying, you know what? They made like it was like a meme post talking about Photoshop and how they just moved to Clip Studio Paint. And you know what? I might just pay for it. I don't know, man. Like because you pay one you pay once for Clip Studio Paint. It costs as much. It's cost less than 1 month payment for Photoshop. Photoshop costs like $19 to $50 a month, depending on what features you're using. And I got the Primo, because sometimes I use the video editing programs. But man, like for someone who's not an expert at Photoshop, I'm throwing down a lot of money just to kind of get better at it. And it's not fun. You may notice why I'm not wearing my headset. It's actually a little bit broken. If I pull it all the way out, the headset's going to break. I'm very upset about that, actually. So all I'm doing now is just going to smudge the area, smudge these tones a little bit, and then we're going to use the mixing brush to kind of mix those tones as well, and kind of make them a little bit more blended. And then we're going to go on top and start adding variations of the color. Actually, we're not even going to do that. I think I might add a background tone. I wasn't even thinking about that. So that's probably going to be next. After I get these all blended up, if I have time, I'm going to add a background tone. You think, oh, this is not going to take that long. It's going to take a little bit of time, a lot longer than it should. Yeah, just kind of using the mixing brush to kind of blend in these areas a little bit more. And now we're going to use the smudge brush and smudge things a little bit. Very simple process. And then that's where we add the details on top. So it's kind of like doing my cactus drawings where I did that airbrush, that simple airbrush on the cactus. And then I use the texture brush on top to kind of just add the tones. This one's going to be a little bit more elaborate. I'm going to be using some references, some more references. I got some more references for the pumpkin. I'm going to be adding like those little warts that you see. So I might draw some of those on top. You know, so this is just kind of like a rough sketch. I don't want to get too crazy with this because I want to kind of keep it simple. So I'm keeping it like this generic pumpkin because I've never done like an art challenge, and I don't want to like get like super. I think the last time I've done an art challenge was like years back before they even called art challenges. They were like, I was like on a drawing forum. I don't even know if it still exists. I might have to check it out. It's called like Pencil Jack. It was like an art forum, and it was a forum that where aspiring comic artists met up to kind of uh, to show their artwork. And I was a little kid back then, and it was called Pencil Jack, I guess. And uh, they had like these little challenges, weekly challenges, and I did like one. Maybe I did two. I think one or two, and then I stopped after that because it was just a lot of work, and I was a kid. I was too busy having fun. Like one of them was, I believe, uh, have Django Fett like go after like trying to get his only son. I think from like Star Wars, and then also how about like like superheroes, and like their what would you call it? Superheroes doing sports, like just ridiculous sports. And I think my drawing was of the Hulk. I thought mine was really clever. Everyone else was like really serious. Mine was of the Hulk bowling, but since he was so big, he was bowling like he was flicking the bowling ball like it was a marble. I thought that was pretty clever for a kid. I don't know. Probably people didn't like it because it wasn't that good of a drawing comparatively. Anyways, that's what I might need to start doing more. I might need to do this more often. Just like do a challenge and have it part of my 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 100 days of drawing. Oh no! My time lapse stopped doing its time lapse thing. There we go. We're just going to soften these edges up because who knows when I'm going to, I can always tighten them back up later on. You know, and again, look at this is nothing special. This is just part of the process. And I'm doing it because this is a process that I'm familiar with doing, and I don't want to do like a new strategy that I don't have a lot of experience doing. So I'm going to do this simple process because I know that it can yield a pretty decent result. And since I don't have a lot of experience to kind of like doing challenges and kind of drawing directly in digital art, I am going to be, doing this because it's a simple approach. And I'm a huge proponent of doing something simple and doing something that's a little bit out of your reach each time, but not getting too far out of your element. So just doing a pumpkin is out of my element. Like just random objects that I don't normally draw is out of my element. So like I don't draw a lot of random objects. I don't go around just studying things, and that's a fault of mine. It's because I just don't have time to kind of sit down and do like a still life study. Although I do like doing that, especially with charcoal. Um, I do enjoy a good still life drawing. I just don't get to sit down and do them because I don't have 5 hours in one sitting. In charcoal drawings, I need at least 5 to 10 hours to do a decent one, and I need the space. You need the space. You need the space. You need the space to draw it. You need the space for still life. You need an area that you don't mind getting dirty because charcoal can be very very messy and so forth. Something like this, we can just kind of mess this up. And I don't mind. I actually don't mind if this is blended in darker because it's going to be this is going to be like this area that's going to be darker, like in a darker area. You know. Alrighty. Yeah, so just gonna do this. So I have a lot of plans. I don't know if I talked about this, but I want to start doing a Discord channel. I already have one, but I want to do it where I take requests, art requests. And I do like an art request week or a like once a week maybe or for a full week I'll do like or for a couple days I'll do like two requests out of the bunch. But I need to get some people to be on my Discord channel to start a communication, start a dialogue because that'd be kind of fun, and then possibly maybe give the file to the person that requested it, that here's your drawing and so forth. That'd be kind of fun to do. Um, so that's what I'm going to be doing in the future, trying to get my Discord up. If you're interested in doing that, feel free to enter or to join my Discord. Let's see here what's going on. So we got 10 minutes or so. I actually I actually didn't even add any tones on this, which I didn't get to do that because of we're just going to blur this because a lot of this is going to go away. So we zoom out, and so we got like something like this. It's supposed to be kind of like yuck. It's not supposed to look good. It's not supposed to look good at all. So that's where that's at. And so I had this idea for this pumpkin. I was out about doing it, doing things, and I saw a really interesting idea, and I thought there was an idea for let's see. There we go. Well, I gotta lock the lock position. I want to lock the position. Now, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna zoom out here, and we're just gonna we're gonna do a dark tone, like a dark green. Yeah, like a dark, 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 dark green. Press G behind dark green. Whoa! Look at that! Oh, I didn't do that. Oh gosh. And that was a mistake. But I'm not gonna do anything about it now. We'll erase it later on. But so when I was using the blur and smudge tool and the blend tool, it was blending and smudging the white background color. Wasn't even thinking about that. That's happened to me a couple of times actually. So we're gonna make it even darker than that. And we're gonna yeah, we're gonna make it even darker than that. There we go. And what we're gonna do in this area is I don't know, we're gonna add like a brush here. That's gonna go on top of it. So notice when I do this brush and it gets darker or lighter and transparent, that's what I was trying to have happen earlier. You know, and it just wasn't happening. And then I have this idea, like, I don't know. I thought I had it like a glowing light behind it or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And we're just gonna mess with that real quick. We're gonna smudge it all just really fast. I'll mess with it a little bit later on. Well, look how notice how it's like lagging. It's like, no, no, can't decide what we want to do. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's still moving. It's thinking. Oh my goodness. Is it still thinking? Oh my gosh, it's still moving around. How much did I move my brush? There we go. Let's go down here and use the brush here, and let's use that smudge tool, and we're just gonna do what we did earlier, but we're gonna, because I have an idea. I want to figure out. I want to make like a behind it kind of glow. So I'm just gonna do this for now, and then when I start working on it a little bit more, I'll have a better idea. Right now, I'm not clear in my mind's eye about like what I want to do with it. Look how much it's lagging. Look at that. Look at that. I need a fast computer. Look how slow that's going. It's like it just can't keep up. Look at it. It can't keep up. It can barely move. There we go. It's going a little faster now, but earlier it was just like, what? My computer was saying, "What are you doing to me? Stop. Stop doing this thing that you're supposed to be doing." I think it lagged out again. Did it? It did lag out again. So I want everyone to know that Photoshop has locked up 2 times in less than 30 minutes. It's it's literally locked up. So 1 second, I got to I gotta do another thing. I gotta save it. It allows me to save, but it doesn't allow me to do any marks. And then I gotta reopen it, and then I gotta work on it again. Wow, this is very, very frustrating to say the least. So just so you know, Photoshop has locked up twice, and here I am having to deal with it. So I have some ideas. This is just a kind of like a little, like a silly, like rough, like a really rough idea. The background, um, and I mean that in the most sincerest ways. I can't believe it did that white whole thing. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Oh my goodness, can't believe it. Well, I can. It's not the first time I've done that. I always forget that the smudge tool does that, where it takes no matter what layer you're on, it will smudge or mix any other layer surrounding it. And what's that? What just happened here? Canvas size. Did I shrink it? Image size? No. Well, we're not gonna. We'll add those other details. For some odd reason, somehow I moved the layer and didn't even know it. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Okay, that helps. Anyways, there's gonna be a funky, like disgusting time moment in this drawing where it's just not gonna look good. Just gonna zoom out here. It's gonna blend these areas. I can't believe that happened. And it's too late. I'm not gonna go back and lose my 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it and work around it. What a funny thing. I need to write a note about that blending because I always forget that. And it glitched out again. Oh my goodness, twice? Three times? You kidding me? 1 second. My gosh, dude. Ugh. Oh wow, that's awful. All of this has got to be cleaned up. Anyways, there you go. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. So That's it for the day. I'm gonna save this apparently. That's it for the day. Apparently, Photoshop decided to stop 3 times, and I had to open it 3 times in a 30-minute period. And also, um, I blended and smudged my layers when I had the white background on, which is why you have that white background showing. So I'm gonna have to erase some of that and just deal with it. I am going to, after that, I'm going to be working around this. So we'll see what happens. We're going to see what happens. I hope I hope I can salvage this to some degree. By the way, if you're interested in seeing my first NFT, here it is. Here is a link to my NFT. And if you have not already, whoops, why did I do that? If you have not already, feel free to join my Discord channel. I'm going to start taking requests. And believe you me, it's not going to look like this. This is just, that was a mistake. That was a, well, actually, most of these last 2 days have been a giant mistake, one after the other. So I'm learning a lot, but like, I can't, a lot of the things that are happening are beyond my control. Like Photoshop has decided to have so many bugs. I don't know. I got to update it, I guess. Apparently there's some new updates, and whenever there's an update, apparently they just say, you know what? The previous version is not going to work. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed seeing me fumble and stumble my way today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Discord channel as well. I wish you a wonderful evening. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer, and you're going to be noticing that I'm going to be growing a mustache real soon. Take care.